everyone, welcome to Eli's Workshop, and today I'm going to be restoring this small hatchet. Let's get started. So today I want to restore this axe head right here. My dad got this axe head from a friend and it's just been sitting on a shelf for a while, so I decided I'll put some TLC into it and just make a nice little hatchet. So as of right now, it does not have a handle, so I want to make a nice hardwood handle for it, and it's in overall bad condition. It's pretty rusty and the blade's really dull. So I'll just clean up the whole axe head and put a new edge on the blade. So for making the handle, I have this piece of exotic hardwood. I picked it because it seems super hard and it's going to be really durable against weather. So if you look closely, I already have a light sketch of the handle I want to make. It's a pretty simple shape, and I've been just experimenting with the shape, and I think I finally tuned it in, and I think this is going to be perfect for this little axe. So before we cut out that handle, let's go ahead and go over to the wire wheel and start cleaning up this axe head. So I just got done with the axe head. I got all the surface rust off and sharpened the blade a little bit. It's looking really nice. So now I'm ready to make a handle for it. So I'm gonna go over to the bandsaw. I'm gonna rip this piece and then I'll cut out the handle. So as you just saw, I cut the handle out on the bandsaw, and then on the table saw I just ripped it in half so that I can make a groove at the top for the tongue on the axe head to fit in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace out the tongue that's on the head onto the inside of the handle. Then once I have that traced out, I will carve out that space on both handles, so then the handles can sandwich the axe inside and it'll be super strong. So let's go ahead and trace this out, and then we can start carving out those spots. So I'm now at the drill press and I have a milling bit in the chuck, so I'm just going to go ahead and start carving out the space for the handle. Okay everyone, so now I am done with carving the groove on the top of the first handle, so let's do the second one. And just like that, there is the second handle. So that means that both grooves are carved and that the axe head will actually fit into the handles. So now we can move on to the next step. So to secure the axe head to the axe handle, I actually want to drill 2 holes into this piece of metal on the axe head that will go all the way through this tongue into the wood. And then I'm going to put this 1/4-inch steel rod through those holes so it'll secure everything. It'll make the axe head and axe handle almost like one piece and make them super strong. So let's go ahead and mark these 2 holes and let's go drill them on the drill press. So now with both set of holes transferred over, I can put some glue on both surfaces and we can clamp the handle together. Do these pieces look like bacon or is it just me? So with my assortment of clamps on this handle, I can go ahead and just leave it to dry overnight and I can come back tomorrow and I can finish it. Okay, so now it's 24 hours later, so I can go ahead and undo the clamps. So it looks like the glue set up really nice, feels super solid, it feels like a solid piece of wood. So that means we can go to the sanding station and start making this look more like a handle. So now the axe handle is finished. As you saw, I did tons of sanding.
Ready for the barbershop?
So now that the handle's pretty much done, I can go ahead and start attaching the axe head to the handle. Okay, so the reason why I drilled these holes on the top of the handle and on the tongue of the axe head is so that I can put 2 steel rods through these holes and take a ball peen hammer and flange over the top. This will secure the steel rods inside of the handle and hold the axe head onto the handle very tight and will make a really strong joint within these 2 pieces. So let's go cut 2 pieces of steel rod and we can put them in those holes. Attach the axe handle to the axe head, I'm just going to take some 100 grit sandpaper and I'm just going to sand any uneven surfaces on the axe handle. So with the 2 pins cut, I'm just going to slide in the axe head, put the pins in, and start flanging them over. Process. As you guys saw, I just hit the steel rod a few dozen times with the ball peen hammer and it flanged out perfect, and the axe head is locked into the handle super tight. So I'm just gonna do a final sand with the 100 grit sandpaper and get the axe handle ready for some wax.